Hello everyone, welcome back to Fantastic Pins, where we love to talk about Disney pins and Disney things. We are continuing with another episode of the pin organization series for 2022. Today we're talking Tiny Kingdom and framed pins. Without further ado, let's get into it. So welcome back to all of my returning friends, subscribers. Welcome if you're new here. This is a series that I am doing of pin organization and pin purging. I'm trying to get ready for our incoming newborn, firstborn, very exciting. So with that means my personal hobby of pin trading it's not decreasing. I still really love Disney pins and Disney things, but because we have a lot of stuff that we need for the baby, I am needing to Marie Kondo this whole thing. Today should be a short and sweet video. I'm not purging anything in the frames, but I may be purging some stuff in Tiny Kingdom. So we do have some Tiny Kingdom pins in here as well as here that I purchased. And then I have some pins that need to go into the frames here. So I feel like frames is easier because I don't have to purge. So I'm gonna move Tiny Kingdom over to the side of the screen and then we'll get started on our frames. Well, before we get started, let me show you the two frames that I have here. So these frames, oh no, look, it's broken. I'm so sad. Oh no, I'm gonna have to figure that out. These frames are amazing frames. They actually were sold by the Disney store for the Princess Castle series. And it does open front that way, which is really cool. It is also magnetic, so if you were to hang it up on a wall, you don't have to worry about the frame like opening really easily, so your frames will be secure. There's a blue felt background. I thought it was black, but it's actually a really dark blue. I obviously am not collecting the Princess Castles, but these frames were on sale when a bunch of Disney stores closed in the area, so I picked up two. I regret not buying more, obviously. I regret not buying more. I thought it would be good to just have two. I thought I was just gonna use them both for marquees, and then I had an idea with these pins, but I might take these pins out and make this a Marvel marquee board and make this the Pixar marquee board. We'll see what happens. For now, this is gonna remain Pixar, which is why I have the one turning red here. I do also have the Lightyear pin that I have to locate. I don't actually know where it is. I might have put it somewhere after I filmed the Lightyear video. We'll finish off the, oh my God. We'll finish off the dream destinations, but what I'm gonna do is actually, I'm gonna try to compact them and try to fit the posters in here as well. So I don't know if I'll still be able to do it with the backer cards or if I'm gonna have to take it off. So without further ado, let me just shut up and let's get into organizing our pins. Okay, so before we talk through my, I don't know, maybe bad decision making here, I do want to introduce some elements that I have shared in every previous video, but in case this is your first video, to the side of every pin organization video that I do, I always have my Mickey back or my pin back bags. And then I also have this bin, which is my backer card organization system. I have separated pins by category or collection category and then alphabetized them. So these would be considered park LEs, and I do have a Ziploc here under P that says park LEs. So I'm gonna go ahead and add all of the backer cards to this Ziploc, and then it is getting thicker, so I'm gonna seal it shut and then go ahead and put it back where it belongs. Park LEs, you could kind of see it's getting a little lopsided here because some Ziplocs are thicker than others, so I may need to redo this organization system soon. However, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know what I'm saying? I want to show you my decision making for these frames. With the Pixar marquee frame, I'm pretty happy with it so far because I do have space for some future marquees. I am a little frustrated at this corner right here because I wasn't able to line up the marquees vertically because Buzz here sticks out at the top, which makes this pin taller, so I had to offset them. But then now there's no marquee that fits here, so I don't know if I want to like pull this one and put it here because I don't know if there are any more smaller Pixar marquees. Obviously the ones I'm still missing are Brave, and then the Grail of Grails, which I don't think I'll ever spend that kind of money on, which is Wall-E and Up. I don't think the Incredibles 1 had a marquee. There's also the Toy Story. Okay, so I'm missing a lot. Brave, Incredibles 1 I don't think had one. Toy Story 1 and 2, which is in one marquee, I think. Cars 1, I have Cars 3, so we're good. Oh no, this is Cars 3, that's Cars 2. And then Wall-E and Up. Wall-E and Up and Ratatouille I think are like $1,000 each. So I've just kind of resolved in my mind that I am not gonna get those marquees because I would never spend that kind of money on it. And then here, I'm not sure how much I like this without the backer cards on the pins. I don't know if I like everything spread out. I don't even know if I like this set and this set together. Again, I might resort to putting these in a crack and trade book once I have the poster set complete. I might actually frame the poster set in maybe its own smaller frame, but I might repurpose this for marquees, but the Marvel ones, because we are running out of space in our Marvel pin book. So maybe if I pull out all of the marquees, this would be a fun one to use for that. So these are the two collections that we have organized for today. I am feeling a little like exhausted because I don't know, this took a lot out of me and I don't know if I feel like too good about it. Let me know what you guys think, if you have any ideas of how you would frame it. I don't really like putting pins up on the wall because we have so much Pixar art as it is, so I don't want our house to look super like flooded with Disney type things. So that'll go over to the side. And then I think really quickly, I'm just gonna sift this Tiny Kingdom collection. Okay, before I move on to actually putting these pins on the page, I just have to say, if you couldn't tell by that time lapse, that was the most difficult pin thing I think I've ever had to do, more than trying to keep these pins straight in the frame. My goodness, I had to like check on my manicure a couple times because this is my manicure for our baby shower. So now that all the pins are without backer cards, I'm gonna pull them off of this map and then basically just line them up here, try to organize them, see how much of the page is filled, and then that'll determine if I'm going to continue looking for Tiny Kingdom pins. So anyways, my gosh, my joints hurt. Have you guys ever tried to, do any of you have these Tiny Kingdom banners, and have you tried to like reorganize and rearrange them? Like seriously, don't do what I did. Let's get into rearranging and transferring these pins onto the pin board. Alrighty friends, here is where we've landed. I actually kind of like squishing them all into one page, but you know what I did notice is, as much as I complained about taking pin backs off of here, I think if I were to ever like need to remove like a single pin, it would be just as frustrating of a process if I want to take care of my nails. But anyways, I decided not to purge very many because, especially with the earlier series that were specific to Disneyland, Disney World, and California Adventure, I really wanted to keep those ones. There were a couple that I was sure I didn't want to keep, as much as Maleficent is a great villain. I don't really collect her. I don't really collect a lot of villains, so she's going, Mr. Toad's also going, and then my duplicate Carthy Circle. I did consider maybe getting rid of some of these ones that aren't really related to a specific park. I'm definitely keeping the snacks. I love the little pins of buttons, but for the most part, I'm pretty satisfied with the board. I did leave a little space here in case I were to ever get back into looking for the older Disneyland series. It is getting a little bit harder though. And again, I don't know, I'm just not in a space where there are very few pins I will pay a premium for. This series here, obviously, I want to finish. So I do have a friend who's helping me to try and complete this set for the year because I am giving birth in October. So I will miss the last couple of months of this series. So thankfully I have someone who's gonna at least try to get the pins for me. So anyways, that's it, you guys. This is gonna go, I mean, I don't know if anyone would want this banner still. I don't have the pole and string anymore, but it's not too hard to be able to reuse it. So I might sell this for very cheap. And with that, my friends, we are going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you enjoy this Disney pin content, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification so you'll know next time we post a video. And as always, my friends, I hope to see you at the next video. Until then, have a fantastic day.